Hey fellas, how you doing? Happy Friday. This won't be a long video. There is the cat. I'm outside, just back from the gym. I'll title this something about there's usually levels to everything you do as a man, and today was an MMA day at one of the gyms I go to, MMA gyms I go to, which means that guys are practicing for tournaments or practicing for actual. Geez, what's going on? Practicing for tournaments and that. Let me show you what's going on. Jeez, what is going on? Maybe it's spring. She had another cat attack her and bit her on the neck, so I take her to the vet. Here, it's a cilantro. Beautiful day. Just an absolute. It's in the 80s now, like 80, flat. Beautiful blue skies, almost like a picture. Not a lot of wind. Got the pool back pimped out. But anyways, okay, but golly. When you're rolling, you don't use you don't use stuff for, you don't go by weight. Usually, people can wave you off if they're getting ready for a fight or something like that, and they don't want to take a chance of getting hurt or anything like that. So, anyways, there were a bunch of guys that came down from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there were two guys in that team who were regional guys, and they're trying to get noticed by the UFC. And I didn't roll with them. And then they did some boxing, and then they did some lights. Well, they said it was light. It started out as light sparring, and started out as light sparring, but it escalated. So, man, there are guys that are just good. And it's not that the guys here aren't good. It's just they're just on another. I know it's going to sound so cliche. They were just on another level. So at least, I mean, in jiu-jitsu, I got to go up against both of them, and unnaturally strong for their size. One was, I think, 135 pounder. And I think the other one was either 145 or 155. So they weren't big guys. And this is what I do, and this is a jiu-jitsu portion. When I'm going up against those guys, I'm 248 now, down from 265, and I'm not trying to hurt those guys. I'm not trying to mess with them. But if I know they're practicing something or they want to practice something, I'll let them win. It's just to help, but I'll also, if they want to go, then we'll just go at it. So you slap hands, pop fists, yeah, pop hands, and then you go at it. You look at my remora followed in from the. So, anyways, all that to say, and they were both really tough, and the other guys were okay, but after four or five matches, I'm done. So I just went over to the sidelines, and I'm holding pads after that for some of the other guys. And we finally get down to MMA sparring, and it starts off as light. And a couple of the guys at the gym I was at are dickheads. They're here. But they are, and they picked... I guess you could call it FAFO, the wrong two guys to screw with. And one guy, when he spars, he just spars as hard as he can, no matter what. And he's great with that as long as he's winning. And he was looking up at the lights because he got rocked. I'd say stunned. I don't think he was all the way out knocked out, but he was laying down with his arms up at me. It was, and he had a look. His eyes were like, ah! Anyway, so, nah. And they could get in and get out. There's a distance. I believe Demetrius Johnson calls it the void. There's a distance when we're outside of each striking range that you have to cross if you're going to be aggressive, where you can take some damage coming in. And these guys, they just knew how to slip, and they were just, what is wrong? What? You don't have to pet you. Anyways, maybe it's mating season. So, what? Okay. All right, then you got it. All right. Okay, so anyway, all that to say this, and I mean, it was something, I would say almost everyone at the gym learned something from these guys, and these guys were very polite, very humble, but when it was time to go, they were just, I mean, that was just, and the lighter weights, not the heavyweights, but the lighter weights, man, they're quick. And yeah, he tried a calf kick on one of the guys, and he missed, but anyways, I don't know. And man, the next time he threw that kick, he's always dropping his right hand. Well, it doesn't matter. And that guy, okay. Anyway, I'm all gassed up on it. There's a UFC 315 in, I'm not sure if it's Quebec. I know it's in Canada tomorrow, so I'll be all gassed up for that. You guys stay safe and healthy. There are levels to everything. Levels to working, levels to your life, levels to success. So, yeah. I hope this makes sense. Maybe I'm just a little too gassed up. Anyways, I'll get the camp. Bella. Get it right. And if I'm doing anything with the computer, she'll come. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fart in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.